Hi guys, hope everybody is doing wonderful. This is the guess the price reveal on the 3 lots. So we got 3 lots of winners, and we had some. This was probably the best guessing I've ever seen. These videos, they were literally within, you know, £15 all the guesses. It was really good either way. So basically, I'll go through it and you can work out what you think is the best buy. So tell me what you think is the best buy and what you think I paid too much for, because no doubt I've paid too much for some things. So we'll start off with the Banjo Oilers. I said to the guy, how much is your Banjo Oilers? He said £5 the small ones, £10 the big ones. So I got, that was all he had. That was all the boilers the guy had. Boilers. The Banjo Oilers. That's all he had. And then I pulled out this one. I said, well, how much for the lot? He went, oh, I don't know. 15. So that should have been 10. And then 5 is 25. And that should have been 8. But he obviously couldn't add up. So I said to him, I said, would you take a tenner for him, my mate? He went, oh, I couldn't do that. I said, well, how about meet in the middle, 12? Which is not quite the middle, but it's close enough. And he went, yeah, all right, 12 quid. So I bought 5 for £12, which I think is pretty reasonable. So I was happy with that. The next one was this. Now, the guy who I bought all these things off was very, very cheap. He was clearing the workshop out and he just wanted it gone. He actually talked me into buying a 36-inch wrench. He actually talked me into it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to buy it. He says, oh, go buy it. I don't want to carry it home. So basically, this, I pulled it out and I said, how much? And I dug out all the junk from the box and I opened it up. I wish I took a video because it was kind of cool. And it was these two. And I said, how much are your wrenches? He said, £1 each. Now, that's 50p to me, but that's 15 quid to me. So I went, yeah, no worries, mate, I'll have those. So I stuck them straight in my bag. So that was £2. So we're at £12 plus £2. I saw this little one and I thought that's kind of cool and I think that might clean up nice. And it's made in the US, but I can't work out by who. It says wrench company, but it's beneath me anyway, or it's above me, shall I say. So anyway, I said, how much is your wrench? And he wanted 4 quid for it, but I got him down to £2.50. I said, it's all rusty, mate. He said, well, they do tend to be rusty when they're that old. So he said they're all rusty. I said, you haven't seen my drawer, they're not all rusty. So anyway, £2.50. I was chatting to the guy for ages. He showed me a chisel he bought, and I said, I've just bought one of those, a Sorby chisel. We had a good chat. He was a nice guy. And because I was chatting on his stall, I ended up seeing this, and I wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't started chatting. And he wanted 10, but he actually took 9. I offered him 8, and he said no. I said, meet in the middle, 9. He went, yeah. And this is a 186B 0. So this is the basically this very similar to the Record 0, but it's a Warden and made in England. Very, very similar. Warden and Record are very, very similar indeed. So £9 for that. I thought that was a bargain. That was £2.50. The next lot was this. Now the guy, I said, how much are your items? And he said, he said, what do you want, one or both? And there was just 2 items on the corner of his bench, like laid together, and I like both of them. And I've just remembered, you see this one, it's got some sort of like oil hardening, and if you hang on there, I just remembered, I'm sure I've got his bigger brother. Now this is the same as this, and if you look, it says there, Drop Forge Ghidorah. And you can see there, and it says foreign. Now this has got this kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It sort of almost looks like Damascus, the way it's been oil hardened and forged. And this is the exact same one. So I've got the baby of the family and the big boy of the family. So this is a quality wrench. I mean, I've always liked this. It's one of my favourite wall hangers, this is. I love this wrench. I bought this at the car boot and I paid £3 for this. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, so I was going to do, I guess, the price. Oops. I might still do it, see if anyone will actually watch my video. So I paid 3 quid for this, and I thought that was it was a bargain of the day. And the guy had about 12 of them, and I just bought one. I should have bought them all. But anyway, So this is a Ghidorah, 100%, and I was really happy to buy that. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, very, very nice indeed. And then where's the other thing? Oh, this little clamp. I've not got one like this. It's got some maker's name on it, and I really like that as well. So he wanted a £5 each, and I managed to get him down to £4 each. So it's £8 the two, which I think's a bargain because I really like both of those things. So they were £8. And then it's down to the expensive items now. Everybody said I should put my name on this, but as I've not done any work with it, I kind of feel like I'm cheating because I bet most of these have done a lot of work. But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names on it. So it's had a life. A lot of people have said, I wonder if you could go back into the years and think about all the craftsmen and the work this has done. But I absolutely just love it. I love the history. I love even someone's even stamped or carved a flower. I don't know if you can see that, like a flower, like a daisy. So I was really happy with that. So the guy wanted, he wanted 35 for that, and he wanted 15 for this. Now these are quite expensive. This is the higher quality. It's a Stanley 9.5. And these are really high quality. They've got an adjustable throat, so you can adjust the depth on it. And it's got these brass knurled screws. And I've recently bought one of those. So see if I can find it. No, it's not that drawer. Let's see if it's this drawer. There we go. I bought one of those recently on the car boot sale. Not quite as good a condition. So I know that they are quite good because they go up to about £90, but they're like the cheaper ones. I'll show you an image. Are like sort of £40–50 sort of range. So anyway, so in the end I got him down to 45. So basically I paid. He wouldn't reduce a penny on that. It was 35, take it or leave it, and he went down to £10 on that. So that was £10, and that was 35, and I think that's well worth it, and I think that's well worth it. So basically, if you total it all up, 12 plus, what was that? 12 plus 45 plus 2 plus 9 plus £2.50 plus 8 comes to £78.50p. And we've got one winner, which is Robert Resto Rob, who guessed 78, and it was £78.50. So you were 50p out, Robert, which is an amazing guess. So let's all give, well, let's have a look first. Where is Robert up to? Robert, Resto Rob. Resto Rob, you are our winner number 6. So well done to you. Let's all give Resto Rob a round of applause. So Robert, I'm gonna show the what's left over at the end of this video, mate. So if you want to put the number, which one you want, and I'll get that posted off to you all the way to the USA. So yeah, well done to you, Robert. That's fantastic. Yeah. So I was some really good guesses. This guess I thought was really amazing, and I was super happy with everything. I don't think there's anything I wouldn't buy. Some people get thrown by the planes because they don't know if they're a £5 or 50, because but in England planes, especially old brass planes, they're always money. You're not going to find them for pennies. Very unlikely anyway, unless you buy a whole toolbox and there's some in there, maybe you get it that way. So put in the description which is your favorite one. Which one do you think was the best value? If you ask me what I think was the best value, I'd probably have to say this for £2. I think that's pretty cheap. I really do. I mean, a Blue Point spanner and I think I thought that was really cheap. I do like the vice for £9, and this is obviously the star of the show. But it would have been nice if I paid £10 for it or something. But you know, it is what it is. It'll look nice in the plain drawer. In fact, I'll put it in the plain drawer now and I'll show you. So yeah, I think I'm going to put this in its home. Now normally I do put my planes in the shoulder planes in that drawer, but I think I'm going to put it with the brass. I think it deserves a place with all the brass planes. So yeah, so I'm going to, Robert, I'm going to put in the description now the ones what are left. Tell me which number you would like and I'll get it sent off to you. All right, thanks to everybody who's got this far, and don't forget to say congratulations again to Robert. All right, bye. Hey Robert, this is what's left, and we'll start. We've got number 2, my mate, which is a trademark number 2 with a reasonably bent front end. We've got an Abingdon just here. We have a Ford wrench just there, number 6. We've got another number 2 again, which is number 7, and we've got quite an early one again, number 9. Now I've dug out a couple more. Now if you would prefer to have one what's not been wire wheeled, this is a trademark, that's quite an early one as well, an Abingdon, or we've got another one here. So we'll call this this one the Abingdon if you want it, or if you want the other one. So we've got basically 2 what have not been cleaned up. Let's have a look, see if they're pretty level. Maybe a fraction bent, and then this one also, this one's probably worse. But yeah, so you've got the option of 7 because you might want to do a restoration on it, a before and after. You've got the option of 9, number 7, the Ford wrench number 6, number 4, number 2, and we'll call this the Abingdon and the King Dick. So you can have either or, whichever one you want. All right, well done again, Robert. Thanks to everybody else. Don't forget to give Robert a well done in the comments. All right, bye.